Hey, I got the power. I got the power. I got the power with me. I got the power. I got the power. I got the power with me. This how euphoria, feeling so glorious, forever victorious, heart of a champion. I got the power with me. Go get the championship rings. I got the power with me. Power with me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
yeah. 15 fourth quarter points by Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. We are in here. What's going on, family? This is your boy Miles Austin. This is the Full 94 podcast here on MTMV Sports. Y'all know what it is, man. I got that boy Westside. I got C up here coming all the way from the north. What's going on, family? How y'all doing?
Good morning. I'm good. I'm feeling good.
I love it.
How you doing?
I feel blessed.
It's a good feeling to have, you know what I mean? I absolutely love it, man. We in here today. We absolutely
hold on. Before we go, we got a special guest today. Boom, boom, boom. It's that boy, MVP JT.
JT is in here, bro. We appreciate you, family.
What's up, bro? How y'all doing? What's going on, man? What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. You just be ready to talk. That's all you gotta be ready for. You know what I mean?
But one thing about 2 things for sure, 3 things you might need to know. I stay ready, and let's go.
Well, you from Atlanta for real. I love it. I ain't even mad at it. Look,
well, actually, I'm from Albany, Georgia, bro. Get it right. It's a difference.
From Georgia. That's what it is. That's all that matters.
Atlanta is not Albany.
Well, look, man, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of NBA, a lot of stuff going on. Articles breaking about trading LeBron. We got the Celtics that are doing their thing. They're 12-2 in their last 14 games. We got a segment here that we're gonna do leading up to the playoffs called "Chase the Playoffs" or "Start the Tank." We're gonna go through the teams and we're gonna decide what teams should chase the playoffs and what teams should go ahead and start the tank. Harden made his debut last night. We got more to talk about, man. We got some things we're gonna talk about, and always, just like always, cap or no cap, we are here to do it. We will start with this article. JT, I don't know if you got a chance to read it or check it out, but Bill, I believe it's Bill Plaschke of the LA Times had an article saying it is time to trade LeBron. Now, I don't know how you feel, but I know how me and C feel. I know Connie probably on the opposite because he's himself. JT, I'm gonna start with you because I already know where Connie's going. And I know where C is going. Me and usually C are on the same place when it comes to LeBron. Bill Plaschke is calling for LA Times article saying this is the time to trade LeBron. Mentioned getting a king's ransom, getting one of the statements in there that got me was if they want to avoid a decade of mediocrity.
Yeah, he said
I couldn't bring myself to finish the whole article. Now I ended up finishing it, but I was just like, what is my man's talking about? Right? So I'm gonna start with you, JT. First, the question being, trading LeBron, good or bad?
All right, so I'm gonna say this: it's bad, and here's why I say it's bad. So right now they're currently 9th in the West.
Yep.
They're still in contention. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you trade LeBron, one, you are having to rebuild an entire team basically if you trade LeBron because he is the team. Yeah, he's the leader of that team.
Fact.
And you trade LeBron and bring in role players, so now you're dependent on a clumsy AD and a Westbrook to lead your team to the playoffs. One, that's not smart for that organization. That's a winning organization. You look up in the banners, look up in the ceilings. You see banners. Right, you see what I'm saying? You see 17 of them. So you trade LeBron, you're basically saying, okay, the season's done. It's a wash. We're just gonna tank. Okay, go right ahead.
Yeah,
that would not be smart. Yeah, not at all.
Well, now the trade would happen in the offseason after this season. So basically, like he's basically saying, like the rest of the season, just give it up.
But I'm saying, okay, if you trade him in the offseason, you still stuck with Westbrook. you're still stuck with AD.
Westbrook getting traded this offseason. I guarantee you that.
Yeah,
I stay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
stay
you
10
stay plugged
toes.
in. You stay plugged in. But
You know what I mean?
my thing is, okay, you're gonna trade Westbrook. So basically, you're telling me you want to start all the way over with the Lakers. That's what the article sound like to me. He's ready to start because I read it. I read bits and pieces of it. Actually, he's saying he's ready to start over. Now you're gonna start over, trade LeBron, trade Westbrook, bro. You're basically saying you're finna build around AD, who can't stay healthy.
Facts.
Good luck with that. Yes, Facts. LeBron, he's hinted that he's going to leave eventually, but who's to say it's right now?
But he leaving for his son.
He leaving for his son, which you got
I'm
another
cool.
what?
I can't fault you for that.
But that's another 3 years, bro.
Yeah.
At least 3 years. Because
he's a free agent.
I think isn't he a junior?
Well,
he'll be a junior next.
No,
right?
he'll be a senior now.
He'll be a senior.
He'll be a senior next year.
Okay.
So you
senior next year. Okay.
So you're looking at 3 years, max.
Yeah.
Because and this is me personally. They may be off topic. I don't think Bronny's a one and done. Unless he change, unless
or if he goes next year has an amazing type of season, moves into the top 50. And
that's the only way.
That's the only G League route too. Make $500,000. But when your daddy worth a billion,
I don't think he's.
Your daddy's worth a billion. You know what I mean?
I agree with you, JT.
I don't think Bronny's gonna go G League. And
No.
if you just look,
you don't think he can do it?
No.
I mean, straight out of high school, but it's a possibility.
No,
bro.
I think they do the top 25 is what they do.
No, not really, because Scooter Henderson was not top 25 in his class. He would have been a junior this year out of Cale High School, but he's in the G League right now.
What? Wait, what?
Go look at Scooter Henderson. He would have been a junior this year at Cale High School in Marietta, Georgia.
Yeah, I know.
And he's in the G League right now. He was not top 25 in his class.
He's in the G League as a teenager?
Yes. He played in the Rising Stars, bro.
I had no idea that was.
He did.
He played in the Rising Stars. But the thing about that,
is he on Ignite?
Yeah, he's on Ignite. But the thing about that though, he cannot touch his money. He can the money he's making from the G League, they got it in the trust fund until I think 18 or 19. So until he's able to graduate high school, that's when he's able to touch his money.
He's 16 in the G League.
Well, I think he just turned 17.
What in the world? I was unaware.
And that's the thing. I don't think Bronny is in a position to do that. So that makes me say LeBron got at least 3 more years before he's able to play with Bronny. You see what I'm saying? So that article is dumb. You trade LeBron, you're basically saying you're going to restart your franchise, and now you're going to go back to the Lakers when they barely made the playoffs or even made the playoffs. The last couple years Kobe was there. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. All right. So to get it, because see, if I come to you, I feel like you're going to be on the same time. So I want to get.
No, I want to go to Connie.
I want to go to Connie as well because I want to know. I want a conflicting opinion on what this article is talking about because pre-show, Connie goes, well, I read the article and I kind of get it.
So I'm like, please tell me what you get.
What? I need to hear this. So Connie, the floor is yours, my boy.
I think it's simple. You trade him, keep yourself from being mediocre for the next 10 years. Look, LeBron James, even though the king is who the king is, LeBron James, he's not the king where he can put 12 dudes on his back and go to a back-to-back NBA championship games. He's not that guy anymore. Not only that, he's having a tough time with Westbrook. We all thought if any person in this world that could calm down Westbrook would be LeBron James, right?
Can't do
it. Westbrook is a wild Bronco for a doggone reason. Hold on, before we go into my we got to acknowledge the chat real quick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Marnika? What up, guy? Ernest Silva, what's going on? Glad to listen for a
Dr.
bit,
E in the building.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you guys. Appreciate you coming out, Dr. E. Appreciate that support, bro. Cap here, fool. We appreciate that, Ulysses. So you trade Bron, you get what back? Because there's not many top players that can change your franchise. There's only 5 to 7 players in the league, and no one's trading
But
Curry,
you just
KD, or Joel. I
and
agree.
I'm glad you said that.
Go ahead.
No, listen. I'm glad you said that. Let me go through these comments real quick. We got another one.
Said with no future, Dr. E, with no future in LA, trade LeBron and bring back access to role players. It also gives you access to trade Westbrook. Who knows what you get back? Get something instead of nothing when LeBron leaves. Be the destination for free agency with the Lakers' name and the history. Draft well. Hopefully Davis will want to stay. I'm gonna let it get back to you, Connie, but Dr. E hit on some good points. I don't know. We don't draft. Like that
is it right there. See, no, because every time we have this talk, we don't draft. We build through free agency.
That's what we do,
bro.
How long?
It's time.
The last person we drafted was Kobe, and we stole him.
Okay, cool. Y'all gotta say y'all drafted Kobe. Kobe became one of the greatest players to ever touch the basketball.
That's a big fact. But who'd you put him with? You put him with Shaq.
Hey, but listen though, if you gonna be real though, y'all really
draft Kobe. And he wound up winning without him.
We didn't draft Kobe. We stole him.
He was traded to y'all, so technically y'all didn't trade. Y'all didn't trade Kobe.
We didn't trade. I mean, the last person when we were put in a position to trade.
It was traded. Even though it was traded. Even though it was traded. He started and began his career with y'all.
I'm not saying
and he ended his career with y'all.
That's the last person. You talk about Shaq, Kareem, Magic. Like Magic might have been the last. So you're what I said. Oh, Dr. E, you're mediocre with LeBron right now. That's a big fact. But that's I think that is health. I think Kendrick Nunn hasn't played. Then Trevor Ariza just got back a few weeks ago. Like what we're looking at, Westbrook is Westbrook. That's part of our biggest problem right now. I figured we would have traded him. I would have took the John Wall trade. I'd have been like, you know what? Let's just take it. Let's see what happens.
I would have took that trade so quick.
You know what I mean? He's a better passer than Russell. I think I don't have to worry about. He knows he can't shoot for real. Russell believes that he can still shoot, take an open shot. Bro, you're open for a reason, my boy.
You can't.
You know what I mean? But go ahead, keep going, Connie. I ain't gonna butt in.
No. But what I'm saying
when I get it.
But what I'm saying is, man, we got this thing where like.
Doctor, he said, "Go ahead and draft Bronny." Then he don't go nowhere.
No, but I think we're still living in the fantasy that LeBron James is still like he's still this young guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, LeBron James, yes, he take care of his body. He probably could play until he's 45. But like I'm just saying, like he's worth over $1 billion right now. Like his worth. I don't know if his net worth is the same as his worth. But what I'm saying is this guy, yes, he's the ultimate player. He's going to go down as one of the greatest players in history, but he's not the same guy.
Top 4.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, that doesn't last forever. His body's going to wear out. Things are going to be like, you know what I mean? Things are changing right now. The game is faster. You have now he's keeping up. But the game is faster.
So he's averaging 29.1 points,
7.9
rebounds, 6.5 assists. I mean, what more? What more? Because it's
29, 7, and 7.
Bro, you are 30. Bro, you 37. He 37, right?
He's 37 years old.
Bro, you're third in the league and scoring at 37. What you mean?
Seriously.
They're just
he's still not.
You don't trade, and LeBron is on that no trade.
But the thing is, he's an asset to trade. Look.
Yes, he's an asset. Anthony Davis is an asset. Trade him,
bro.
Trade AD.
What you gonna get out of AD? AD, you're not gonna get nothing out of him. He's a bum.
A lot of teams would take AD.
You know what?
A lot of teams would trade for AD.
He's going to be hurt 99% of your doggone
let me tell
schedule.
You this is perfect for you because a lot of the GMs in the NBA league love potential. They love what he could possibly be.
Bro,
AD on a good night, healthy.
All that potential. All that potential talk.
When he's healthy and on the court, he's a top 10 player. Top 5 if you want to be real about it.
All that potential talk.
You see what I'm talking about?
The only person that I can say have potential is these younger guys right now. That's why I'm not.
Are we talking about Zion? That's why
I'm not harping on Zion.
Talking about getting traded.
I'm not harping on Zion right now. You know what I mean?
Like
So when
potential,
you
though.
say younger players, like give me 2 players right now off the dome.
Off the dome.
Off the dome. Give me 2 players right now.
2 players right now that you get from LeBron.
No, like potential. Like you said, potential.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox. All day. De'Aaron Fox.
Solid point guard.
Point that. De'Aaron Fox all day. He scores at will. What are you talking about? Decent,
solid point guard. Keep going.
Anyway. And then you got a little white boy, the coldest white boy out there, Luka Doncic, that you can get because he's gonna get you buckets.
Nobody's trading Luka.
They're not okay.
The
They're not going
coldest
to
white
trade
boy
him
ever,
though.
bro.
They're not trading Luka, bro.
They're not
trading
going
Luka.
to trade him.
Hey. Let's get these comments.
I just hate when in the article where he's saying
you go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That it's LeBron's team, it's LeBron's decision, all this other stuff. But if that's the case, then he would have got the coach he wanted. Facts. He would have traded Westbrook for John Wall. So when people say they'd be like, "This is LeBron's team. He's the decision maker. He does this." No, he doesn't. Because if I would have definitely
he makes the decisions.
Then why didn't he get his coach? And why didn't? How am I being delusional? I wanted Ty Lue. And I was solely strong that they was going to give it to him because everyone said this was LeBron's team, but he didn't get him. He didn't get him. And he wanted Westbrook to be traded.
He didn't trade him.
They didn't trade him.
Kept him. No John Wall.
All right.
That's 2 decisions. Coach and a player that's just bricking all the season. If it was LeBron's team, he would have been gone.
Well, hold on. Let's hit the comments up because they probably.
I hated the way he said confused attackers and slow defenders. Like, guy, who's confused while attacking the rim? I mean, AD barely even goes. So,
as a Rockets fan, wish you would have taken the Westbrook trade. Free Wall. That's a fact, bro. Look, and that's respect out to Dr. E. Even just being a Rockets fan and realizing, like, bro, why are you just holding that man captive?
Holding him.
That don't make no sense to me that they're not playing John Wall. Except Baby Baller 313. What more do people expect from LeBron? Who else is 37 playing at that caliber? Yes, sir. Yes.
Man, Baby Baller.
And in year what?
I'm not expecting anything from him. That's why I say you gotta see him somewhere.
19. Let's just speak to a few of the things that you had going on. Ulysses, here we go. Big mistake. If you trade Bron, you get what you can out of him. Bron can carry your team if you actually had the players that can hit open threes.
Exactly.
I agree with that. But what makes LeBron's team great are great role players. We know what we're gonna get from him. And then Dr. E says again, Cade Cunningham in pieces for LeBron. I'm not mad at that, right? But
that's a really
LeBron ain't starting off on Detroit though.
That's a good one. That boy Cade Cunningham, he's gonna
he a baby Bron. From what he does,
I won't go there.
Yes, what he does, what he can score, he can pass, he can rebound. That's when I say baby Bron. Ben Simmons was supposed to be a baby Bron and never learned how to shoot. So that's his problem.
I'm ready for him though. I just see.
I like Cade though. Cade is cold though.
Yeah, Cade is cold. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all who's really that sleeper from that draft. That boy Evan Mobley.
He's not no sleeper though. He was sleeping when he got drafted. He no sleeper no more.
Right.
He ain't at all.
Got Cleveland looking real good.
And then old buddy from Golden State, Jonathan.
Kuminga?
But what? I like Kuminga that kid, boy.
Kuminga's cold.
I like that kid.
Kuminga's cold. I think this is what, if we speak directly to what the article was talking about. One, you don't trade players like LeBron. It just don't happen. You ride it out, you figure it out. The problem with the Lakers right now, particularly, I'm a diehard Laker fan. The problem is AD is not living up to what he was brought in to do. Mm-hmm. He got there, he got a championship, got a ring, and now he's been chilling. The torch was supposed to be passed from LeBron to Anthony Davis, and we were going to build around Anthony Davis as Bron was leaving the league. For this problem, AD has not been healthy, 2 has not been aggressive, and 3 in the last 2 years is not being himself and not putting up the numbers that we know he can put up. So that's a really big part of the problem.
And he was on.
I didn't read the comment out. That last one from Ulysses. He said, Fox, come on, my dude. That's a bad player to say. Fox is solid. Fox is solid.
Fox is solid. I don't know what you're saying, bro.
You don't build around Fox.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick? So, see, Miles, Conrad, y'all are GMs right now.
Facts.
If y'all had to put together a trade package right now for LeBron, I'm the Lakers GM. Send me your best trade right now.
I gotta think.
Yeah, we'll come back to the end of the show. Just think of.
I'm just saying. Like, what teams are we representing our own teams or what?
Whatever team you want to represent.
That Cade Cunningham trade was definitely.
You can do a 3-man.
That's still like right here, my dome.
Yeah, but this is the thing for a player like LeBron, it can't be okay. Because C and Connie know this. The potential thing is out the window for me, right? So I'm not like Cade Cunningham. I know is going to be good, but he's still in his second year,
first year rookie.
His first year. So I'm not trading LeBron for the potential of Cade Cunningham. I'm trading Cade is Zoe with the scores mindset.
Yeah,
I like that, Ulysses. I think if I'm gonna trade LeBron, it's gonna be a person who's like 4th or 5th year, right, coming into their prime. Like we see the writing on the wall. If I'm like, I would say more like a
DeRozan.
Say it again.
The trade when he should have took DeRozan.
Bro, look, the DeRozan deal was done. And when they traded for Westbrook,
I think DeRozan in the perfect spot right now. I don't want DeRozan to get out of that spot.
I don't want him to leave. I'm just.
No, I'm not saying now. I'm saying over the summer. The trade DeMar DeRozan to the Lakers was a done trade.
Yeah,
and they ended up wanting Russell instead.
Oh, I know.
So that was part of what C's talking about. But when you're talking about, I would probably move into more of like a Ja Morant type of player who's in there. They've been in the league a few years. They're kind of showing like, hey, I can do this and I can lead a team. I don't want somebody right out now. Memphis wouldn't trade Ja, but I'm talking a player and that like. That player, that package has to be centered around that type of player, 3rd, 4th, 5th year type of player who's putting up numbers and leading a team. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. You know, but
so, that Cade Cunningham got me looking at the roster. So if they did trade him to the Pistons, yeah. So it'll probably
Jeremy Grant still there?
Yeah. So it'll probably be the trade would consist of probably Cade, Jeremy, and Marvin Bagley for LeBron.
And some picks. I need 2 picks.
And 2 picks. So that'll be a solid. It'll be a young team.
That's not a bad trade. People wouldn't like it, but it's not a bad trade. You get a possible future in Cade. You get a solid wing. Yeah, wing defender 3 and D. I like
the Lakers is a great organization, so the fans would be okay with the young squad.
He said, Rob.
I just can't fathom in any world where trading LeBron would be an option, right? Like maybe
a smart option.
Maybe you go to LeBron and say, "Hey, look, what do you believe for the rest of the year?" he goes, I don't really think we can do it. We can't really contend. Then maybe at the trade deadline, you go, "All right, bro, last year of his contract, something like that. Maybe he plays 2 more years with somebody." But Ulysses goes, a lot of these players are not sleepers. They just didn't go to the showcase. They're self in the NCAA tournament because that's a fact. That's a big fact. And
this is what I laughed at.
For Fox is a Westbrook with a jump shot. Stop it. I mean, Fox do got a jump shot though. All right, so look, he's
a better player to maneuver with. He's a young player that you can mold. Once you get a certain age, you're set in your ways. He still got room to be like, you know what? Maybe I can change something up a little bit. That's the only reason why I say De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, it's a solid. That's absolutely solid. De'Aaron Fox is a solid point, but I don't know if you center a trade around De'Aaron. You know what I mean? That's the thing. So, I mean, if we had to end it here, trading LeBron, smart or stupid? See,
stupid.
At the in this upcoming offseason, when we have AD who could, AD might
get rid of him.
Block. Yeah, AD and Westbrook might be Westbrook for sure. AD a possibility might get traded this offseason. So trading LeBron, smart or stupid this offseason? See,
stupid.
Connie,
smart. And honestly, see, you will follow him wherever he goes anyway. Like
I sure would, but we're not talking about where I go.
If he goes to Boston,
I'm not. No, I'm not.
If he goes to Boston,
he ain't going to Boston.
You go to Boston, he's gonna be right down the road from you.
Brown is not going to Boston. I'm telling you that right now.
He's
not going there. He's never gonna come to Boston. I guarantee you, he's never.
My man goes to the Celtics because that's the only team that draft Bronny.
Hey,
are there.
They're going to
JT.
trade him because he's LeBron's son. Trust me, they're not going there. TD hates LeBron. Trust me.
JT.
I got kicked out enough to know they hate him.
Wow.
Smart. All right, smart or stupid, JT?
Oh, that's a stupid. Stupid does.
I love it. All right, we're gonna shelf that thing right there. Bill Plaschke, I don't know what you're talking about, what you're doing. I would say that you did make some good points, but you don't trade LeBron. You just don't do it. And the only way that I would see it happening is if it's the last year of his contract and Bron says, I don't think there's any way we can contend for a championship, and it's January. We're trading him right before the trade deadline. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Give me Cat. I'll take him.
I'll take Cat all day. You know what I mean?
Guys,
No, Cat's coming to Atlanta.
Hey guys,
I would love it though.
Hey,
I would love it because Minnesota is definitely underperforming. You know what I mean?
Hold on, before we continue the show, I just want to say, hey man, make sure if you haven't done it yet, make sure you press that like button. Also, hey man, press that subscribe button. Make sure you follow MTMV on all platforms. I'm talking about Spotify. I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, and make sure you follow the Full 94 on all platforms.
Facts.
You know, I'm talking about Instagram for right now.
For right now.
On Instagram.
But yeah, man, man, we've been getting some traction, man. And which I'm loving. But for real though, like, go check us out. Also, we're gonna have we're doing a hiatus with MTMV Huddle Up. We're actually changing the name. We'll go ahead and make that announcement later.
Did you use that word correctly? I don't know if you
taking the hiatus.
Yeah, I don't know if that was.
I keep going. Go ahead. Okay, but we're taking a hiatus on the Wednesday show. So
and he said it again. All right.
What am I saying wrong?
No, go ahead, brother. Do your thing, man.
Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna so we're going to we're going to take a break. Is that better?
Yes, thank you.
Wow. You're just changing the name, man. You know what I mean? Like
we're changing the name, but we're taking a break and we're changing the look up. So be excited for that, man. Also, man, we also got stuff coming up with C Sports Talk with C. I wanna give her a little segment today. Miles, leader of the show, you got it now, baby.
Let's talk about it, man. Moving to this next segment: chase the playoffs or start the tank. I gotta hear it.
You used it right, bro.
He used it right. I just had to double check just the way. Maybe when you say stuff sometimes and it just don't sound right.
See, I kept my mouth shut. English
is
not my strong suit. I barely could talk right now.
Watch out, bro. This is all of our shows. I just happened to start it up. That's all it is. That's all it is. Okay, equal opportunity around here. All right, so we're gonna move into this segment we have called Chase the Playoffs or Start the Tank. Is this team? I'm going to say a team. You're going to tell me one-offs. You can give a brief description. Chase the playoffs, or should they go ahead and start the tank and get ready for next season? See, I'm going to start with you. Boston Celtics.
Chase the playoffs.
Ooh. See. Connor.
Man. Yeah, chase the playoffs, Jack. Yeah, chase
like
it, man.
MVP JT.
Oh, they chasing for real.
They chasing?
Yeah,
I like it. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to move a little bit quicker through it. I'm gonna give a person a team. You tell me chase the playoffs and start the tank. If anybody wants to respond to what that person has said, you can do that. All right. MVP JT. I'm gonna leave that one for somebody else. I want Connie or C to get that one.
Oh,
the New York Knicks.
Oh, they dead.
Thank you.
Start the tank.
Tank that.
We got hope.
Gotta go.
We got hope. You got hope. You bench Kemba Walker for the rest of the season.
Right.
What are we doing?
Yeah. What are you bench Kemba?
Nick.
I knew. I told. Wait, hold on. PSA. I told Miles at the beginning of the season we're going to nick something up. And we're nicking right now. We are nicking right now.
And you did.
We some nickers right now.
Listen, bro.
We're being some nickers right now, man.
First off, y'all bench Kemba for the rest of the season. Julius Randle, he had last year was, I would just say, He caught
He's
fire
a fraud.
last year,
He's a fraud.
twice, but
He's a fraud.
last year he caught fire last year.
He ain't
fraud.
balling.
he can't
RJ
get lit at all.
RJ, I don't know what RJ's doing right now. RJ's inconsistent.
RJ waiting for Zion.
And then y'all brought Cam.
He did put up a
well,
30-piece there a couple nights ago.
He did. It's like
Only to lose.
You got to be consistent though.
I don't really know what y'all brought in Evan Fournier for. What? What is Evan doing?
Facts.
No, we play no defense at all.
Big fact.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
done.
Let's get to
Our-
it. See,
our
talk to
defense
me.
is zero.
Philadelphia 76ers. Fire Tibbs. I'm not mad at that, Glenn. I'm not mad at that. I feel you on that one. See, Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, they're chasing the playoffs, definitely.
Chase the playoffs. Just got James Harden. I like it.
Boy, they're
Connie.
not just chasing the playoffs. Boy, they beating down the dope.
Connie.
No, you're
Chicago Bulls.
Oh, come on, bro. Chasing the playoffs, baby.
Y'all lame.
Come on,
Excuse
baby.
me? You
on,
already
baby.
know. Listen,
Cleveland. What you
Cleveland
talking about, man?
Cavaliers.
Oh, them boys
chasing the players.
Them boys
Playoff.
chasing.
They chasing?
Yeah.
Chasing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though. I would not be surprised by the end of this season they be in the top 3.
They're
Ooh.
5 now.
I'm not mad at
I
that.
would not be surprised because Miami
The East
Heat
is looking spicy.
is looking real
Definitely
spicy.
is.
And,
It
and with
definitely is.
bro,
So we'll
and the
skip-
crazy part about it, you got Miami sitting at 1, and Oladipo have not come back yet.
Back
That's
yet.
a fact. That's a fact. That's a big fact. They said he may be back in 2 weeks.
Man.
Boston chased the playoffs. I ain't
Bro,
mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Ulysses is saying Boston chasing too, man.
Hey, I like it. So we're gonna skip over the teams that are obviously gonna start the tank, like the Detroit Pistons, Indiana Pacers, who are breaking up and rebuilding. Here's an interesting Orlando Magic and the Wizards. We're gonna skip them because they gotta go ahead and start that tank, bro. This is an interesting one. I'm gonna get this to you.
Right.
Charlotte Hornets. Pacers start the tank, my boy. Hey, look, get your ball loving self out.
I'm trying to take.
Get out your own way.
I'm thinking
son.
outside. I'm thinking outside myself, but they need to. I say tank, and here's why.
You say start the tank.
Start tank. Here's why.
Yeah, they ain't beating nobody in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
And-
I'm glad you came to your senses. God bless you, brother.
This is the only reason why I say this, though. Only reason why I say this because LaMelo and that team, they are flashy, but they don't know how to win.
I mean, they're young.
They're
That's
young.
That's just
They're gonna
experience.
they're going to give you the highlight,
Yeah, that's all it is. It's
and
just-
that's that to them. This is like, yo, I'm making my money. I'm gonna put on a show because they're showmen. They're
fact.
showmen, and there's nothing wrong with being a showman.
Yeah.
I'm
But
so
at the
proud
same
of you.
time, huh?
I'm so,
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
Need to be, man. You can stick to your ball loving self. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
but that's
Here's a
what I'm
good
saying.
one. You ready? You ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Atlanta Hawks, MVP JT. Talk
Yes,
to me.
God. Yes, come on. Come on. Bro. Listen,
Figured
bro.
you would like that one.
Bro, listen, bro.
Yes, God.
I don't
You would
understand.
like
Don't they have like the top offense? Like,
Okay,
I don't-
listen to me.
It's weird, bro.
It's I hate to say this. But
Start
I think we're we're pushing for the playoffs. And here's why.
Chasing the playoffs.
We're chasing
Come on,
playoffs.
JT.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. So
Look at
on
you.
our roster right now, bro, we got a whole lot of money.
Oh, facts.
We
Whole
got a
lot of money.
We got a whole lot of money.
Whole lot of money.
And for us to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year
Yeah.
and struggling to get into the playoffs this year, I think everybody on that team got paid last year off season. Everybody.
I mean, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
It don't
But
matter,
the
bro.
East,
It
the East
don't
ain't what
matter.
it was last year, dog.
You're right. It's not. But why we pay every single player? Bogey got his contract. White
not?
Red Velvet got his contract.
Why not?
Why?
Yeah.
What you mean?
not?
Why?
Why
What you mean,
not?
bro? What you mean? Why? What? Did
You
watch the-
asking why?
you
Why
watch the-
not?
you watch
Now,
the-
if they would have made it to the finals, then I
Yes,
would have like
I
you know
would
what
have
I'm saying.
paid,
Bro,
listen,
Bro, because that's as
Not
far as y'all
everybody,
gonna
bro.
go.
Not
But
everybody.
remember,
That's as far as y'all
But
gonna
listen,
go.
remember,
I was-
Trey Young
Game
played
6,
like
I was in the
trash
building.
2 nights. Well, 2 nights ago or last night. Trae Young played like trash about
He
2 nights
did.
ago.
Because we were supposed to beat the Bulls.
Yeah.
You're talking crazy.
See, we was up. See what you talking about?
But come on now.
See,
You see how that game went though. You see what the
but
rules.
see, look, but listen
where
though.
it went.
Did you watch the game?
With a turnaround phase.
Yeah.
Did you see those
I
two
understand
buckets?
you
Those two
was-
buckets we missed at the end of the game. If we would have made those buckets, we would have been up by 7.
If
if
coulda, woulda,
woulda, but
shoulda.
But we
Nah,
lost.
man.
You're
But
right.
didn't.
You're right. But I really do think when John Collins come back, man, he's a really big piece to our team.
For sure.
yeah,
And
definitely.
I feel like
But
that
the
loss.
East is different, big dog.
We just gotta get in.
Brooklyn got strong.
They did. We just gotta get in. If we get in, then I think the Hawks will be happy just getting in.
I hear you. But Eastern Conference Finals to a play-in tournament.
We're pushing for that 6.
Okay.
Bro, I got so much to say about this play-in tournament, but y'all go ahead, man.
But-
should tank.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about it.
That
We should
play-in
tank.
tournament is so
I'm saying if we
trash. I
tank,
don't know why.
You should tank because I like what you said earlier. You know about getting Cat and all this other stuff. So you guys should just
Okay,
tank,
but
'cause
if we
you're not gonna win.
tank, that means Cat gonna have to get traded to us. That means we're gonna have to get rid of Clint. That means we're gonna have to get rid of probably DeAndre Hunter, which I don't want to do because he's our best defensive on the wing.
But Cat might be on that list, man. Cat might be on that no trade list. Like I don't
I'm saying
know,
if
man.
we get Cat, bro, we're gonna have to give up a lot for Cat,
Oh, facts. You already
and
know.
that's not what I'm willing to do.
All right, talk to me. So I'll skip over the teams that we know are chasing the playoffs: the Milwaukee Bucks, and of course the Brooklyn Nets, who just got absolutely stronger. Miami Heat chasing the playoffs as well. Denver Nuggets chasing the playoffs. Golden State chasing the playoffs. Houston Rockets start the tank. New Orleans start the tank. Sacramento start the tank. Spurs start the tank. Blazers start the tank. Jesus, is a lot of
Stop
starting
the
tanks.
cap.
Lot of tanks in the West. Oklahoma City Thunder
would like to say
start the tank.
that CJ and Brandon
That's
had a
gonna be
wonderful-
solid.
They
I like it. If you can get
I
Zion,
loved
stop
what I
eating,
seen.
You can get Zion to lose some weight, get back in basketball shape because he's obviously chilling. Ulysses, shout out to you. What are any teams tanking for? Is there KD, Bron, CP3, Giannis, Harden, Joker, Joel coming out? I'm confused. A lot of these teams won't get better by drafting. They need players from other teams. So what that means is the question is when we chase the playoffs or start the tank, the question now becomes, am I playing for a playoff spot or am I a contender or am I just like whatever at this point? A lot of those teams are just whatever at this point. I'm not a playoff contender, so now I just have to build camaraderie. Starting the tank doesn't mean, I'm tanking so I can get a high draft pick, right? Because I mean, obviously, we're talking about players coming out. There's not a league organization changing player that's coming out of college or the G League right now, in my opinion. But chasing the playoffs means you're a contender. You could possibly win. Start the tank means we need to figure this thing out. In this offseason, we got to figure it out.
Hey,
they were supposed to be the Bulls. That game was over if they made them buckets. Yeah,
Thank
I hear
you.
you, but they
Thank
didn't.
you. Thank you.
You and JT can go on with your potential. Okay,
But listen,
because if it was the other way around, and we said it about
But
LeBron,
listen,
everyone would be rashing us if we would say that
though.
about LeBron.
When the Bulls are missing 3 other players, they were missing Caruso, they were missing Ball, they were missing Levine.
Oh, it was Ball and Caruso, yeah. Levine
didn't play.
DeMar played, didn't he?
No, those 3 did not play. Only
DeMar beat up on y'all by himself.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That game was supposed to be the Hawks game.
Start the tank.
But you just made Mr. Wavemaker said that it's not a game changer in his draft. That boy Jabari Smith from Auburn,
solid.
He can potentially come in 1 to 2 years. Be
what's your boy name from Alabama? Big hair kid.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Tatum and Cat together with some picks. I like that.
I like
the last
that a lot.
comment, Ulysses. Connie.
Which one?
I think he was talking about not understanding the concept of tanking.
Oh, okay. That's,
okay.
Glenn?
What player wants to tank? Never understood this concept. So this concept to me is not necessarily tanking. Let's lose these games. Let's get a high draft pick or whatever. When I think of tanking, I think of let's play for next season.
Yes.
That's my mindset. As a coach and a GM, I go, if you want to call it tanking, that's cool. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build camaraderie, trying to make sure the team get the right chemistry. And if something happens in the off season, then I make it happen.
See, here's where you get me. Let's play for tanking. And it tells me that, okay, one, you're not the coach for the job, or two, you can't get the players that you get to reach a level of reach at least a level of like, hey, we want to play. The Detroit Pistons of 2004. You want to know something crazy about them? None of them are top 75 players. And they won a championship.
Yeah.
None of them. I don't even know if any of them. I think probably one of them will be in the Hall of Fame.
And that's but you have to have the pieces to do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like having a good coach and trash players, it's gonna equate to nothing. So I can't blame the coach on not bringing something out of players.
Got to
bring nothing out.
Here's the thing. This is why. And this is why I like hungry basketball. Hungry basketball plays different, man. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like at the time, I
can't have a team full of Pat Bevs. Like
but still, you got. I mean, but still, if I'm sitting here, I'm not eating like I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a championship. I want to eat like that. I don't want to be mediocre and say like, yo, I'm on this team because, you know, I got a big name here, but, you know, he don't want to show up at big moments. I need somebody to step up.
You got to find those players. You can't because what happens is you're not able. You can't bring something out of a player that ain't there.
That exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I want Connie. I want you to be an Aaron Donald. If it ain't there, I can't bring an Aaron Donald out of you. You know what I mean? I can get your mind right. I can get you giving 110% on every play. But I can't make you Aaron. You get what I mean,
bro? You may not can make me Aaron Donald, bro. I can get you a Warren Sapp. I can get you a Warren Sapp.
Look, I think it is easy. I think it's easy to blame the coach. It's easy to when players are not playing the way they should.
Matter of fact,
if you have a solid system.
Speaking of Aaron Gordon, bro.
What about
Aaron Gordon is a freaking dope player. Not only that, like. You can pull something out of that guy.
He's been chilling in Denver.
Huh?
He's been chilling in Denver.
He's just been chilling. But the thing is, y'all let these players that y'all can pull stuff out of chill. And it's time to start letting these guys chill.
But it ain't nobody letting them. If you're that player, go be that player.
As fans, we need to be like, yo, bro, if you are you were a lottery pick, not only that you're a lottery pick, you are a top 10 player. Coming out your draft, not only that, you are one of the best dunkers. Yes, you got snubbed, but your athleticism has to equate to a championship. Something has to give, and nothing's given.
Wait, listen though, he had the opportunity. He had the opportunity when he went to Orlando. They didn't seize that moment.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't put people around him. Now he's in Denver. He's now went from being the leader of the team to now maybe the fourth option.
Who are you getting?
I mean, he's not a leader though.
Okay, so
but in Orlando he was the leader. Yes.
Okay.
Like he was the
everybody want to talk about leaders and stuff, bro. Coach your players up.
Somebody got to lead.
Somebody got to lead, but coach your leader.
I'll give you.
Besides the coach, there has to be a leader.
It has LeBron James is the coach on the floor.
Hold on. Feel me on this one. Shout out to C. Michael. He's in the building.
He's just a role player.
Bro, see, I want you to feel me on this one.
I can hear C right now.
Bro, you have a coach. If I'm coaching you, C, and I'm like, all right, I want to get everything about you. Mm-hmm. And I'm expecting you to just do something. Eventually, a leader is going to rise up out of that. Because your goal is to get the best out of your players.
Yes, what if the best out of your players ain't good? What if
you're using that potential mindset again? Like you want that player to be this great, awesome, fantastic,
Facts.
but it's not. Like some people got it, and then some people don't.
That's a big
Okay,
fact.
so
I'm
I'm gonna give you.
quick shout out though. Shout out to C Micah. Thank you for tapping in, bro. Facebook user, if you can see the instructions of signing in, so we can see who you are. We want to shout you out specifically, not Facebook. But shout out. Appreciate the discussion, man. Keep going, C.
I went to a game last night, right? My cousin's game.
Yeah, shout out to your cousin.
It was a tie game, 47, with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left.
There's problems, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the team went on like a 4-0 run. They was defending, getting still, whatever, right? The coach made a substitution. I screamed from the, why would you do that? They lost by 6.
Lost by 6. Oh,
wow.
Man.
He tried to make the substitution back in with 1 minute and 57 seconds left.
You already made the mistake, sir. You already made the mistake.
So in that position, Connie, we're talking about this is why you need a leader beside your coach, because some coaches make dumb decisions like
Big
that.
Fact. Facebook user, tell us what your first name is so we can shout you out. No worries. But yes, I
would say
agree
this.
with T. Go ahead.
I would say this. Okay, so the leader on the floor. Let's take a trip back down memory lane. When that boy he plays for the Bulls now. He wears number 11. What's his name?
Vucevic?
No, DeRozan.
DeMar. I was getting my DeMar.
He knew exactly what his name was.
So
hey sis.
Oh, what up, Nora? Hey, what up?
What's up, First Lady? So let's go back to when he was with Toronto. Okay.
Facts.
That coach physically pushed DeMar to where he is today. DeMar was like, he had that in Toronto, but he kept pushing.
Facts.
Coach Casey kept pushing. Casey kept pushing. Then he got traded. You see, then you see what Pop did to him.
Yeah.
And now look what he's doing in Chicago, bro. That's the process of a coach pushing a player to be a leader, and now you seeing the fruit of the labor on the court. Now he's the leader on that court. That team was Levine's team before he got there. Mm-hmm. I see the shift changing.
Yeah, facts.
I see it changing to where now DeMar is going to be that's slowly becoming his team. So, hey, that's that concept, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but I'm just a guest on the show, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just a guest.
I like it.
Everyone ain't got the potential. That's a big fact, man. Now we're gonna end this choose the playoffs, and we're gonna say our goodbyes and get out of here. But chase the playoffs and start the tank. This is a team we've talked about since the beginning of the show. It's a team we seem to always get tapped into. Before I say it, I want to read C's comment. I think coaches don't matter as much in the NBA. It's the players that matter the most. There's very few elite coaches. There are a lot of elite players.
Facts.
The NBA is a star league. You have to have a star to contend in the NBA. 1, 2 is better. But if you got one and you can build around him and he's the right type of player, take Giannis, for example. Until Giannis and Chris played together for, I want to say, their whole career. Set the last 7 years.
Yep.
Yeah. So they've played together until they got a Drew Holiday, a Brook Lopez, a fan favorite, and Bobby Portis off the bench. Like, you have to build around. We knew what Giannis was going to be. All right, this guy's going to be a monster. So now let's define the role. Giannis is the star. Chris Middleton is the closer. Drew Holiday is the lockdown defender on the threes. You have to
breakdown, bro.
Players. You got what I mean?
You got to have
those type of players. So I think that's what, when you see it, and I appreciate that, bro. When you got to see it and how it looks, you need that. Like when KD is with the Warriors, KD was the best player, but Curry was the most important. Does that make sense? That's what you got to have. And these teams, even with good coaches, you got to have good players. With the NBA being what it is, you got to have star players on your team.
I want to say this real quick. I really hate the fact that the NBA don't go outside anymore to get coaches, because it's 2 coaches right now that's in the booth calling games.
Big facts.
One named Mark Jackson.
Yeah, Van Gundy. Yeah, facts.
Why aren't they on the bench coaching?
Mark Jackson should have a job right now.
Right now.
Any games that he's broadcasting, I'm watching just because he's
so tough. I love what he says every time.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
I think it's more of a aesthetic because they're what they're saying is like these two, although they know what they're talking about, they're not player coaches. So you know what I mean. So
He
I think
built-
Mark Jackson kind of been
Bro,
blackballed.
Mark Jackson
no. The Golden State Warriors.
Yes.
We already know. But no one wants to give him his props because that was Steve what was it, Steve what's Steve's name last name? Steve Kerr. That's Steve Kerr's team.
Can I say
Steve
something
Kerr
real quick?
made that.
Can I say
Steve
something
Kerr
real,
brought them together.
Can I say something real quick? Just to that notion that some people hate on Steve Kerr for what he did with that team, and people don't give props to Mark Jackson. All I'm saying is, if I can say this with sincerity and politeness, because I love me and Mark, he's a man of God, has been a pastor for years. Absolutely love it, but I ain't running no plays like the elevator doors. Do you remember the elevator doors? Let me close the 2 box and get Curry on top of the key. Yeah. Steve Kerr took what Mark was doing, and he what's wrong?
He implemented the Bulls triangle without the triangle.
I like how you went with that. I think what he did is he took what Mark Jackson was doing and that same concept and just elevated it. Mm-hmm. You get what I mean? All right, so Curry potentially is one of the best shooters ever, and he played into that. Clay, one of the best shooters over, and he's played into that. Draymond, he is the anchor of our defense, and he's going to lead that. So let me play to their strengths, and then we can go through that. So I mean, I love Mark Jackson. I hated the elevator doors, but it is what it is. Los Angeles Lakers chase the playoffs, start the tank.
They're gonna chase because of LeBron. LeBron's just not gonna not gonna just lay down. And as long as he's on the floor, they have a shot. They have a chance to win every night. So I think they're chasing.
What I feel right now is that Connie is making a face that he may have a punch the mic type of comment. So say it, Connie. Because if I have to punch my mic, I'm gonna come through the screen.
I'm not saying nothing, man.
I want you to say it. Chase the playoffs, start the tank, sir.
Ooh.
I know what he's feeling.
Me too. The whole world.
Put your chest out. Stop playing.
Yeah, sit with your chest. Push the button.
Go ahead. Push the button.
I want to go start the tank.
Rush Hour is such a good movie. What'd you say?
I want to go start the tank.
Hey, watch out, man. God bless you. That's the end of our show. I didn't hear nothing else. Any team that has LeBron on ain't starting no tank, man. But look,
at all.
Look, we appreciate y'all coming.
Hold on.
What else?
Shout out to Cut Day.
Cut Day. This show is gold.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Cut Day, man. Cut Day Sports, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for tuning in, tapping in with us. We appreciate that for real. MVP JT, bro. We appreciate you coming to kick it with us, man. We got you back golden, man. How you feel?
Always, man. Hey, man, I feel good, man. You know, I've been watching y'all from afar. First Lady C, you know, my boy Miles, my boy Westside in the building, man. So thank y'all for having me on.
Hey.
Thanks for coming, bro.
Look. Hey, see, you my brother. Go back to that comment, man. See, you my brother. Put that comment back up. His last one.
The last one about Prime.
They should tank. But they never would. Bron got too much pride for that. It is more than just see. You know what? You got to see me after the show, man. We got to talk about this. You know what I mean? But look, when you got a team of Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and role players, you ain't no room to tank. It's too much pride on that team, too much talent. They just haven't been able to figure it out.
I just want to say one thing, okay? So if you guys have time today, it's week 5 of AU Sports. It's last week.
Yeah.
Last week. It's one game at 7. On FS2 and then at 10 p.m. on Bally Sports. So make sure you guys tune in. It's the last 2 games of the Athletics Unlimited, and they've been balling. So tap in, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tap into that for real, man. It's some talent over there, and they got it. See, we got to see each other, man. There's a lot of talent. See, Mike, I'm sorry.
We have to do something because I begin confused all the time, even on Wednesdays when
I'm gonna just call him Micah. I'm gonna call him Micah and call you C. I got you.
Hey, but real quick though, I really wish Carmelo could get him a ring.
Me too.
That's a big fact. That's a
like,
big but
he came to the Lakers to get a ring.
He got a ring with us.
However,
he got a ring with the Knicks when he left.
Oh,
no, he couldn't have got it.
Go to sleep.
However, I will say this: I am in the same boat, and I feel as if I feel the same way that you feel. However, when you have an Iverson mindset, you're not gonna get a ring. I say that and I digress. Look, we appreciate y'all. Everything y'all came through. Ulysses' last comment. Brian, not about to tank. He's a leader and a great kid. Kobe or Mike Tank. Nah, it's not happening. Look, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, man. MVP JT. C, Sports Talk with C. Definitely check it out. Connie, that boy Westside. Check him out, man. I am Miles Austin on all platforms. You like talking basketball, man? Come holler. This is what we do. We like it. We shout out Cut Day Sports Speeding for tuning in. See Micah, Ulysses, everybody who came in and kicked it with us, man, today. We appreciate y'all. We can't do this without y'all. If we just talking to each other, this is barbershop talk. But if y'all not tuning in, we're not building a brand, we're not talking about nothing, then we don't do this without y'all. Check out MTMV Live every Wednesday, 9:30. We go live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff you can talk about. We go live on it. Come talk to us, man. If you talk basketball, come holler at you. We will put you on the show.
Saturday.
You can tap in every Saturday, 10 a.m. See, any closing words?
Saturday, guys, I'll be checking in from the Big East tournament.
Yes,
That's what I'm talking about. Connie, what you got?
Man, look, man, working on a lot of underground projects, man. Y'all just keep me in prayer, man. Thank you for look, I want to just shout out everybody from New Orleans. Showed a lot of love last week.
Thanks.
Legacy Bowl's lit. Shout out to Cut Day because you know what I'm saying. Met my dog out there. My dog, he had the dreads hanging. He got the dreads hanging. And then I want to shout out to Destroying. Also shout out to Blue Bloods and shout out to Off Script.
Facts.
Man.
Facts.
So,
MVJT, any closing words, my boy?
Yo, so y'all don't really know me. For those who watching, I'm the new kid on the block, but I got a lot of stuff in the come to real soon.
You've been on the block,
and he's a sneakerhead.
Yeah, I'm a sneakerhead, man.
That's a fact.
March the 11th, the playoff 11s, playoff 12s are dropping, so you know what I'm saying. Be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff I'm working on. Me and my boy Westside, and we gonna come to a city near you real soon and see. I got something in store for you.
I like it. Moving forward, one of these weeks, in 2022, we got to have a sneaker episode. I think that should happen.
I thought we had a sneaker episode last week, bro. I'm like, I thought we were gonna have a sneaker episode last week.
Well, I had to make sure JT was coming on, so he's here. That's what you rocking now.
The two tones.
He's already pulling stuff out, man. Look,
I mean, I don't feel like walking over there.
Yeah,
you lazy.
We're gonna have. I'm gonna just bring all my sneaker boxes behind me.
I like it.
I love those. I
see you, big dog.
I can go for days, bro. I can go for days.
That's what I like to hear, man. Look, y'all keep tapping in, keep kicking it with us, man. We appreciate the support. 494 feet on Instagram. Follow us, check us out. We're gonna make this thing happen, man. Cut Day Sports. Shout out to you, Ulysses, C. Micah, tapping in for the team. I appreciate y'all, man. God bless, peace, and love.
Hey, I got the power. I got the power. I got the